Hello, I'm going to show you in this video how easy it is to add a recipe from the internet to Shop & Cook software. First, let's look for a recipe. You can click here on this button and it opened a window with links to many recipe resources. Let's take the first one, all recipes. Okay, easy dinner. Let's see what they have for easy dinner. Simple turkey chili. That sounds perfect. Okay, here is the recipe. Now you can select it with the mouse, and here is a trick. It's easier, I don't know why, to select a recipe in a browser from the bottom rather than from the top. Copy it to the clipboard. And if I go back to the software, can add the recipe by clicking on the click button. Here is the recipe. Now, when you copy a recipe from the internet, it's bound to have a lot of junk information. All this we really don't need. Also here, preparation time. The time is on the next lines. Shop & Cook tends not to like it so much. It's better to put this all on the same line. There. Now that the recipe has been cleaned, we can just import it. We can select here a cookbook. For example, we can create a new cookbook for our recipes, but we'll just add it to the main cookbook. And here is the recipe. Now you can see that Shop & Cook has automatically recognized the ingredients of the recipe. They are here formatted differently in the middle. And oh, one more thing, we can also add a picture of the recipe here. Just drag and drop it here. I have to add it doesn't work for every browser. This is Safari browser. I think it works also for Firefox, but unfortunately not for Internet Explorer. So if you cannot drag and drop your picture, well, it has to do with the browser you're using. Here, if you display the shopping items tab, you have the ingredients ready to be added to your shopping list. Now you see that two ingredients are here in red. It's because the software has recognized that they are ingredients, but it just doesn't know them. So we can fix the ingredient by clicking on the magic one button. Know that you don't have to do it. You can perfectly use the recipe just like this. But if you want a very clean shopping list with all the ingredients sorted by aisles, you have to fix those ingredients. When you click on the magic wand, here it shows you a selection of ingredients from which you can pick to find something similar to canned crushed tomatoes. The software comes with a database of over 2,000 ingredients, which knows already a lot. Here there is tomato cans that is very similar to canned crushed tomatoes, so I will just say it's the same for the demonstration purpose. And the software asks now if canned crushed tomato, if we want always to map canned crushed tomatoes to tomato cans. So select yes, so that next time there is canned crushed tomatoes, we won't have to do this procedure again. No, there is canned kidney beans again. Software doesn't know it, so we can click here and look what it has to propose. Okay, here there is canned beans, bean can, black bean, green bean, pinto bean. There is dried kidney beans, but it's canned type that we want. So we can just add it to the database by clicking on this button here in the canned food category, and let's add it just after those beans here. Okay. so now all the ingredients are black. I'm going to show you rapidly here the nutrition tab that gives you the nutritional breakdown for per ingredient. So it has a lot of nutrient, calorie, protein, fat, carbohydrate. There's only a few here that are displayed. The software knows more than 40 nutrients, and you can select which one you want to see displayed in the preference. Now, canned kidney beans in green, meaning that the software doesn't know its nutritional analysis, which is normal since we have just added it to the database. But we can easily fix this by clicking on the magic wand button. That opens the nutritional information editor for canned kidney beans. Now if you happen to know the nutritional analysis, you can type it here, but there is an easier way. You can click on the import button. The software has access to the USDA nutrient database, and you can find in it an appropriate nutritional analysis for beans, kidney, all type. This is exactly what we want. We import it, and we can now save the nutritional analysis and the nutrition information for canned kidney beans. And you see that now it has been included in the nutritional analysis for the recipe. If you display the recipe, now you have an accurate nutritional analysis at the bottom of the recipe per serving. I show you again also the costing tab. This costing tab is only here on the Pro edition of Shop & Cook. It gives you the cost breakdown per ingredient, the total food cost, and suggests a selling price per serving. Now some ingredients here are in green. Similarly to the nutritional analysis, it's because the software doesn't know the cost of those ingredients, and you can fix them by clicking on the magic wand button and input a cost value. Okay, now what can we do with this recipe? We could directly add the ingredient to the shopping list to make a shopping list. Or we can make a meal plan. For example, if we want to cook it tonight, we can just here click add to menu, and you can see it's added to the calendar here. To make the things more interesting, let's also plan the meals for tomorrow. Let's see, here there are a few recipes that come with the software. It's mostly for illustration purpose. Here in the Browse collection, you can also download a lot of free cookbooks if you want to add to your collection of recipes. Here's baked chicken and potatoes. Let's add it to here. And for Sunday, another chicken menu, chicken and rice casserole. Okay, there. To see the menu we have just done, we display the menu manager and select the number of days. Here we want 3 days of menu, and shopping items, you get the list of ingredients for all of these recipes. You have also here the nutritional breakdown per menu. You can also see the details per recipe, per ingredient, and same thing for the costing. Costing per recipe, costing per ingredient. Here, by clicking on the Add to Shopping List button, you can just make a shopping list with all those ingredients. And here is the shopping list. It is organized by aisles, and the quantities for all the recipes have been aggregated. This shopping list is just ready to be printed out, and you can take it with you to the supermarket, or better, you can click on this button to upload it to the direct access database, and from there you can download it to your iPhone, the shopping list, and here you have the details of the ingredients. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration. Have fun with Shop and Cook.